my name is Taylor McKibben, and today I'm going to be doing a presentation while using a PowerPoint, and we are going to be talking about Citizens Against Spouse Abuse, which is commonly known as CASA. So I'm going to be explaining to you what CASA is and why it's so important to help out this organization. CASA is a nonprofit organization that is aimed to protect and help those who have suffered from any type of abuse, but specifically domestic violence. Everyone in this room has known or heard of someone suffering from abuse or domestic violence, but that person is often afraid to get help out of fear of their abuser finding out that they went to get help. Throughout my life, I have heard about CASA through many school teachers, and ever since I decided to do a presentation on CASA, I have looked up many resources and found out a bunch more info on it. Now that you have a brief overview of what CASA is, we're going to start to go more in depth. So often, people in domestic violence situations are afraid to get help or unaware of where to find it. By doing this presentation, I will inform you of CASA and how to help those in domestic violence situations. There are so many ways that we can get the word out about CASA. So what is the need? People in domestic violence situations need help. Those that are in a relationship like this need to know what resources are available and how to get a hold of them. If someone is in a domestic violence relationship, their lives may be threatened along with any family, children, or animals in the home. It is important to get out of a domestic violence relationship as soon as possible, because if you let it prolong, then the violence can get much worse. So in this picture right here, it shows the different types of domestic violence or abuse, such as physical abuse, control, emotional abuse, digital, so that could be like social media, allowing you to post certain things, not like commenting on your photos that you posted, hateful things, sexual abuse or financial abuse. So if someone was taking control of your finances and telling you you can't spend money on this, or you can't go out and buy this, such things like that. So how does one address this need? What is the solution to this problem? Organizations like CASA need to have the attention brought to them. Little things, such as discussing it with family members or coworkers, will help to get the word out. Even if you're just talking to your aunt out in Walmart and telling her about how you learned about CASA and what it is, or how to get the resources to help someone in a domestic violence relationship, that's still getting the word out. Because someone could walk by you in Walmart and run into someone that's suffering from domestic violence and tell them, hey, I heard about CASA and you want me to look it up and get you the resources to get help. Flyers are also a good go-to. You can put a bunch of organizations on the flyer, as well as phone numbers or addresses to go and get help. You can post flyers at gas stations, grocery stores, supermarkets, telephone poles, etc. So normally at least one person out of the domestic violence situation knows that the domestic violence is happening. So if they walk by that flyer, they can take a picture of it and show it to the person suffering from domestic violence. Or on this flyer, there's these little papers that are cut. They're like cut on each side of the information, so they could walk by and pull one of those off and give it to the person that's suffering with domestic violence. And normally those just have the organization name and a phone number to get a hold of it. Let's discuss how we are going to help this issue. What is my plan? Every solution to a problem needs a plan. So right now I'm going to be telling you how I plan to help CASA and what my steps are to get the word out about it. First off, I'm going to start by giving this presentation that I'm giving right now. This is informing you guys of what CASA is, what domestic violence is, how to help someone else in a domestic violence relationship. The next step is to make flyers about it to inform others outside of your family or coworkers. So you can post the flyers in various locations around your town. Finally, I will donate to CASA. CASA mainly accepts bathroom items, furniture, clothing. I have a list right here that tells you a few other things that they'll accept: batteries, weather radios, furniture, brooms, disinfecting. But anything that you donate must be in a closed container if it's a liquid. Food needs to be closed. So it is extremely important that those in domestic violence relationships can get the help that they need. CASA is an extremely helpful resource for those in domestic violence relationships. If you or someone you know needs help, call 660-827-5555 according to CASA. Today we've talked about what CASA is, what the problem or need is, the solution, and my plan to help the organization out. Every minute there's an average of 20 people physically abused by a partner according to NCADV. So now I'm going to be telling you what domestic violence is, how do you report it, how do you get out of a domestic violence situation, how can you help someone in a domestic violence situation, and who can be the victim of domestic violence. What is it? Domestic violence is repetitive behaviors by one partner that is meant to keep control or power over the other, according to National. How do you report it? Make sure to keep any evidence of physical harm, such as pictures. So those pictures can contain dislocated bones that you can obviously see, or bruises. So if you take a picture on a cell phone, it often has the date, time, sometimes it will even say the location. How do you get out of a domestic violence situation? Make sure you have a safety plan. So you need to know where to get help, how to get help, and when to get help. Also, if you know the level of your abuser, then you know what type of abuse you will have if they end up finding out that you seeked help. Every detail is extremely important. So with the details, you can go anywhere from the color of their hair to how many other people are in the home, if there's any animals in the home, etc. How can you help someone in a domestic violence situation? In order to help someone in a domestic violence situation, you must understand and be very supporting and non-judgmental. These people are extremely scared, and even if they know where to get the help, they may be highly unaware of, even if they don't know where, okay. You must understand they're very scared and vulnerable because they might not have had contact with outside people for months or months at a time. Who can be the victim of domestic violence? Men or women can be the victims of domestic violence, but more often it's women. Women between the ages of 18 and 24 experience the most domestic violence, according to BTSADV. So in this picture right here, it says that 1 in 3 women are victims of domestic violence and 1 in 4 men. So my references are Donate Supplies, CASA, How to Become a CNA at everynurse.org, thenursejournal.org, NCADV, which stands for National Coalition Against Domestic Violence, and Path to Safety, National Domestic Violence Hotline.